It's okay, pumpkin. Yeah. Merry Christmas there. Cornbread, and good morning to you too. Spirit says Merry Christmas. Hopefully you have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas, Junkyard. No snow. Temperatures are supposed to drop, I guess. Again. Yo, well, I get that kind of Christmas every day. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's sort of like the Jelly of the Month Club. Oh, pumpkin. Yeah. Okay, get down. It probably is. Most likely is. Oh, I almost didn't get up to do this. It was almost 1 o'clock before we went to bed last night. Excuse me, this morning. Harley got me this. They bought this from their school store. She did. And it's a coaster. Pretty neat. And then we went for Christmas dinner at our daughter's last night. And I opened up a gift from Kyler. And this is what Kyler got me. So now I have two of them. Happy Festivus to you too, they're Amish. So, cereal, that's right. So now I can be a two-fisted drinker. Got me a brand new pair of welding gloves. Nice ones. They're blue, so you won't be able to lose them. You'll be able to see them. And I got an Art Captain 130 stick welder. 110 volt. That's what I wanted. They asked me what I wanted. I told them if you don't get it for me, I'm going to buy it anyways. So that they bought that for me. My kid did. Got some clothes. Let's see. What else did I get? I got a beautiful picture of Kathy framed. So, it was a good night last night. Had ham, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes and gravy, macaroni and cheese, um, your relish tray, deviled eggs, all different kinds of pies, cupcakes, and I didn't partake in any of the desserts. I really don't eat a lot of dessert, so, but I had some ham and it took me a while to eat my dinner. And when I eat, I can start to eat and then I have to stop for a little bit because it feels like it's stuck, if you know what I mean. Like it doesn't want to move or whatever. So I have to wait a few minutes. And for me to eat a plate of food takes probably 20 minutes. Just, or more. I was, everybody was done eating by about 15 minutes before I finished my, what I picked out for dinner. And I didn't even get a lot. But I think probably the biggest problem was is the first thing I took a bite out of was a roll, a dinner roll. And I love bread, but me and bread sometimes don't get along. But I have a 10-pound turkey. That's going to go into the Big Easy. And we're having a ham, turkey, dressing, what else? Gravy, mashed potatoes, water chestnuts wrapped in bacon, and I don't know, some pies. So that's what we're having today for dinner. And maybe a cheese ball. I don't know. Maybe that might have a cheese ball for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So hopefully everybody's Christmas is going to be great. I know it's real early, so Kathy's going to get up whenever she does get up, and she's going to make homemade biscuits and gravy. Homemade gravy. The biscuits are going to be scratch made. Now, Monday afternoon, what's today? Thursday. Tuesday afternoon. I went out there and took the air compressor and blew out from underneath the refrigerator that we just took out there. It's 20 some years old and had a bunch of dust bunnies and stuff out there. So I blew everything out of that. Started rapping with a hammer on the compressor to see if it was stuck. Couldn't get it to fire off and run. Left it unplugged. I thought, well, let me leave it unplugged. And last night we got home around 10 o'clock, I guess it was. And went to put some of the food away. And my son says, well, the refrigerator light isn't on. I said, because it's unplugged. Why is it unplugged? I said, because it wasn't working. Well, why are you putting food in here? Because it's cold. No, it's 31 degrees out. So it's not like the refrigerator ain't doing its job. It just ain't working. I said, well, plug it in because it's been unplugged for 24 hours. Maybe that might work. He plugged it in. The damn thing started firing right off. So Yeah, chestnuts instead of the real thing. You're right. Yeah. Morning, Kevin. Anyways, refrigerator started running again last night when he plugged it back in. I haven't been out there this morning to make sure it is working. I mean, it can be running all at once, but it's still got to work. So right now it is, it's 35 degrees out right now, so everything's plenty cold out there. I just didn't want to have to unbox the brand new freezer and then, throw away another refrigerator that I just threw away. Um, a big freezer, ice chest, and another refrigerator freezer that was working. So I didn't throw it away. I give it to somebody so they could scrap it out. And it made lots of room in the garage. Lots of room. So, anyways, we went to our daughter and son-in-law's house last night for dinner. Seen their brand new pole barn that he had built. They just got it done Monday, I think it was. Had the Amish build it. Doesn't have a cement floor yet, but in the company that delivered all the material for the shop or the pole barn, whatever you want to call it, didn't deliver the hardware or the motor for the overhead door. So they're waiting for that to be redelivered before the Amish will come back and put the new door on. But it's I think it's 30 by 40 or something like that. It's a nice sized building. They had it up in 3 days after they set the post. I don't. Well, there's a 13-year-old kid up there working. And I said, 13-year-old kid? Yeah. I said, he's already out of school. He's ready to be an adult. It would hold a lot of junk. Yeah. Kathy had her eyeball on it. I said, nope. You're not putting one of them up there so you can go get more stuff. Mm-mm. I tried to nip that in the butt right then and there. Yeah. She come over on the other side where I took all that stuff out and had it scrapped out. She was making plans for that room already. I could go get some of this and I could get some of that and I could put this there and I could put that there. And I said, hold on, lady. Don't be bringing no more stuff in. Yeah, it's got, I think it's got his building. I think it's got a 16-foot door in it, tall. So I know it's like a 16-foot. He wants to put a loft in it, so I think it's going to be like 16 feet for the loft. But how dare her? I I don't hardly get in. I don't hardly buy nothing. I can't even remember the last time I bought junk. Yeah, we got an ice storm coming tonight or tomorrow and Saturday. So, yeah, they only go to the eighth grade. You're right. So I said he's already out of school. I buy good junk. That's right. Hey, to the shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Merry Christmas, Tenny. It's nice to see you. I know you. I know we're together almost every morning. It's nice to see you up and around. No, that's about the extent of it. You're welcome. Oh man, come here. Hey, come here. Spirit, kitty, kitty, come here. Hey, Spirit. Kenny wants to see you. I like the picture or the videos of the Christmas tree. I thought that was pretty neat. Come here. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. You want to see Johnny? Come on, Spirit. Want to see Johnny's shoes? Get up here. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. I don't use my debit card for that, or my credit card, or anything. I use cash. Because cash is king. Kenny says, hi, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah. They're closing, yeah. This is how I woke up this morning, just like this. She was laying just like this on top of me. And I keep telling her she needs to go on a diet because it's chest exercises with her laying on you. No, okay. I don't mind though. I don't know. I don't mind. No, I don't. Well, I have lots of time. I thought I was blind a few of the times until I realized I wasn't. Opened my eyes and couldn't see nothing. I just this morning I sent um, pictures of the Amish Christmas lights to a bunch of people this morning. Them's pretty. They're beautiful. There you go. Yeah, you're spoiled rotten. You know that? You're right. Tack. Remember, it's not chicken or beef in your Chinese because it is Chinese. Well, that way it kept it stable. I need to get some of the accessories for the Big Chief. They have a rack that you can put skewers in, so you can do shish kebabs in it. Something you can put a ham in, and like a chicken and all this other stuff. It's pretty neat. So I want to get the accessories for that because I'd like to use that more than just for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I will tell her when she wakes up there, Timmy, that you said Merry Christmas. Hmm. Ty, what'd you get for Christmas? Well, I'm glad the post office was open. I know what she got for Christmas. She got a lump of coal and he's watching me right now. That's what she got for Christmas. Well, yeah, but the post office doesn't count for the federal workers though. They have the 24th, 25th, and 26th off. They can't stop the mail. What are you going to act surprised about? She didn't answer. Ty, what'd you get for Christmas? I can hear it again. A Cub Cadet. Evidently, she ain't answering. Are you comfortable, I hope? I hope so. Shots, everybody, shots. Don't mind me, cat. Okay, there you go. Um, shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Um, it's 5 Shot Thursday. And grape jelly? Damn. A new wedding ring set, tickets to the band Journey, a new bed sweater, 2 jars of Goober peanut butter. Wow. Yeah. That must have cost a fortune to get that many boxes of cereals before you could find wedding rings in it. Damn. Is it the real Journey or the fake Journey? Well, it looks like she did pretty good. But then again, I don't think she should have to wait 365 days to get that kind of stuff from you. Just one day, she should get that every day. I mean, I know you. That's what it would take to live with you, I think. Jim Beam is taking off next year? Yeah. Cabana, about a month ago, I guess it was. We had one of them. It was a cherry coffee cake, and Cabana was here, and she says, "Well, that looks good. Can I have a piece?" So she cut off a piece and she ate it. She said, "You know, you could get me one of them for Christmas." So Kathy bought her. She wanted some perfume and some body cream and some other stuff, and Kathy bought her that, and then she bought her a cherry coffee cake and put a ribbon on it, a bow, and give that to her. Made out like a rat eating cheese. Yeah. Well, I'd hope it'd be their farewell tour. Hell, they're 90 years old. Alright, come on, everybody, let's rock. I just can't pluck the strings anymore. I know. The damned if they do, the damned if they don't. They don't get no rain, they bitch about the drought. They get rain, they bitch about the wetness. There's no pleasing them. Just break it off and send it out to the ocean. Come on, San Andreas. What are you doing, pumpkin? Is that yours? No. That's the final journey, you're right. I did watch It's a Wonderful Life last night or yesterday. Um, I watched not Die Hard 2. I watched Home Alone 2. And what else did I watch? Another Christmas movie. Let's see. I can't remember. They're playing at all the nursing homes. You're right. Don't tell me that, junkyard. It's supposed to be a guy from Illinois County, Michigan. You've done seen him? Yeah. Kevin, Dale, Dale's brother John, and I went down to the Toledo Speedway Jams. I think it was back in 1981, in the summer of 1981, or 1980, somewhere around there. And we took a mini keg of beer with us. There's a little, 2-gallon, I think it was a 2-gallon bong or something like that, plastic bowl or ball of beer. And we took some other stuff with us. But they had some of the best bands from the 70s and 80s at that Toledo Speedway Jam. There's REO Speedwagon there. Journey was there. I think Horner was there. I can't remember. There was like 12 bands played there, and this was an all-day event. It started like at 10 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and it went on to like 10 o'clock at night. And each band played for like an hour, hour and a half or something like that. It was good. It was in August. I did a demolition derby the night before, and when I went down there, I was so sore I could hardly walk. I was bruised up on both ribs. My arms were all bruised up. There you go. Well, you know, as long as the money is useful. Man, my arthritis is just killing me. $1981. There you go. I couldn't remember, but it was a good day. I think I'm going to shave today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Trim up my eyebrows. So what's everybody else's plans for today? Well, I was going to be Santa, and I should have. The problem of it is I just lack the ambition to go downstairs and dig through like 40 different totes to find my Santa Claus stuff. We back in May, we got rid of a bunch of Christmas stuff downstairs, and we restacked everything. And I don't know, it's in a tote someplace. But I got 5 Santa Claus suits in a tote down there. But there's like 30 or 40 totes down there on probably a 6 by 10 area, and it's stacked clear to the ceiling. And it'll be my luck. The tote I'm looking for is all the way to the bottom, all the way to the back in the corner. So, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, put a new roof on the flat roof already. So this summer I'm gonna hire my grandkids, I guess. Well, the reason why I bought them is when you go to the like the Goodwill or the Salvation Army, and they have a Santa suit standing on hangers there, and it's only $1. Why not? I actually thought at one time maybe get 3 or 4 Santas and just go out and do Christmas parties and stuff at one time. But Santa suits are expensive when you want them. They're not expensive in the off season. So, but anyways, I think I'm gonna have the grandkids pick up, take all the totes from downstairs and put them in the attic, in the garage, upstairs in the attic. But you have to walk them upstairs in the house, and then walk them across the flat roof, and then put them in the attic that way, because there's no access to the attic from inside the garage. You have to access it from the flat roof. And the roof has been, the rubber roof was so bad that I didn't want to have anybody walk on it, because I didn't want it, to tear and then have a worse leak than what we had. So we kept everybody off of it. Now that it's fixed, I can have the grandkids this summer, while the roof is warm, walk over there and put all that stuff in for me. Oh, I know, but I didn't have one on me, and I should have had you here to tell me. Yeah, it's more fun to look. That's right. So, anyways, I have them take all them totes over there. I keep telling Kathy, look through all the Christmas decorations you don't want, and we'll get rid of them. Well, I might want them later. Well, okay. I bet I threw out 5 or 6 totes full of Christmas ornaments, decorations, lights, the lights that you plant in the ground and stuff. I threw those out back in June, and there's still all these lights and all these decorations. And the reason why I have them, it wasn't because I bought them because they were Christmas lights or whatever. I bought them for the totes. When you can buy a tote full of Christmas ornaments or Christmas lights for $2, you're not buying the lights, you're buying the totes. And I probably should have, right then and there, instead of bringing the totes home and letting everybody look through them, I should have probably just dumped them in the trash can and then brought in the totes empty. But no. So, I did buy Christmas ornaments one time. I was at an auction, and they had a hay wagon out in the parking lot that was full of Christmas ornaments. They sold a few things off of it, and then nobody else wanted to buy anything. So he said, "Who wants to buy the entire lot that's on top of the trailer?" And he said, "Start her out." I said, $1. Nobody else bid. So I bought probably a pickup load full of Christmas ornaments, lights, and I'm talking, the some nice ornaments. One was a nativity scene, set made out of porcelain, and it still had tags on the bottom of each of the um, nativity pieces, and they were like $15.99, $29.99, and all. It had baby Jesus in the manger and everything. I bought that all for $1, and it filled my pickup up. I had to run that home and then come back and get the hot dog equipment. That's right, Santa Claus stole Christmas. So, I know, 63. There you go. I'm trying to corner the market. The 12-step program. That's right. No. I just want the totes. I have Christmas trees down there I bought just because of the 120-gallon totes that they were in. I bought a Christmas tree. It was regularly $30. They had it half off, and then I got a 10% discount on it, and it come in 2 of them 120-gallon totes that were brand new. Yeah, the totes are like $50 a piece. Oh yeah. Well, I'm trying to give my kids something to do once I'm gone. I stole them all. That's right. Police not my dad. Police not my dad. Yeah, the totes are in the way. Sandra, Merry Christmas to you too. Nice to see you. You guys all think that's funny, but them totes are a collector's item. Yeah. One day, one day, I'm going to call Junkyard up and say, "Hey, Junkyard, load up a semi trailer, make sure she's empty, and come on up here. I have a present for you." You're picking up gifts, that's right. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Like I said, I only got a 10-pound turkey. Um, Probably put that in around 2 o'clock, I guess. Take a couple hours, hour and 20 minutes, or 120 minutes, 2 hours. I'll probably leave it in there for 2 hours and 20 minutes, make sure she's done. We are. Another day, that's right. I love you too, Kevin. Merry Christmas to you and Ty. Uh, I think when I get off in here, I might just snuggle back in bed because everybody else is still sleeping. Iron board buffet out today. There you go. You're doing good. You're right. Hmm. Ouch. I tell you what, though, this arthritis is really, really bothering me. That's cool. Enjoy your mother while you can there, Amish. I'm telling you. Well, I guess Kathy's up. Yep. Morning, gorgeous. Merry Christmas. That's cool. That's cool. Amish said his mom will be 85 in June. I'd love to live to be 85. That's another 22 years from now, 23 years from now. I know, won't be able to afford it next year. No. Damn. Um, I was talking to my son and daughter last night, and I was telling them about we was having coffee, and I was saying, well, we get our coffee from Amazon, and now that the tariffs, he took the tariffs off in coffee, the coffee's back down to the original price that I started buying it for in October. And I said, hell, I get it delivered. So they each want a can of coffee. So I said, I'll order 2 extra cans this month for you, and you guys can just pay me for it. Well, that's cool. I understand that. Our daughter did the majority of the cooking yesterday. Kathy made a dessert, and then we took pies and stuff. But our daughter made deviled eggs and ham and mashed potatoes and gravy and macaroni and cheese. That's right, still a young chick at 74. Kathy's doing a daily regimen. Arthritis pills for skin. Yeah. I try not to take the arthritis pills.
Why?
Well, I just don't like taking medicine. I mean, I take a pain pill or a muscle relaxer. I've taken 2 in the last, I don't know, week. I haven't been trying to do those either. I miss having grandparents too to visit. I always loved it when I was a kid going to Grandma and Grandpa's house. All right, everybody. It's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Merry Christmas to you all. Happy New Year. If I don't see you before then, but I know I will. Y'all have a blessed day and take care and enjoy your family today. And Kenny, she said good morning to you too a little while ago. And I said, well, she wasn't up, but I'd tell you. Bye, everybody. Take care.